The world issue I'm going to talk about in this video is about food security. Everybody in the world needs food in order to continue living. It gives us the energy to study, gain knowledge, work in jobs, and solve different problems in life. So, the definition of food security. Let's define food security with the help of an expert. Food security, as defined by the United Nations Committee on World Food Security, means that all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their food preferences and dietary needs for an active and healthy life. So, some of the issues with food security currently are pandemic, agriculture practices, and overpopulation. Let's go over with one of the most recent pandemic, COVID-19. This COVID-19 pandemic forced countries to close their borders, which has resulted into slow travel of goods and supply issues in some markets. Since some borders are closed, it means that ships and airplanes can travel to across the world delivering food supply such as rice, crops, vegetables, and other essentials for a nutritious meal. Agriculture practices. Some countries agriculture are not they cannot be considered agricultural countries since they don't have that much space of land left due to urbanization of the spaces for different infrastructures such as buildings and roads. So in some countries, they don't have that much land left for agricultural purposes. They can farm there since the soil is already cemented or there's already a infrastructure built on that soil. Another problem is overpopulation. There are more people coming into the world, which causes our finite resources to get consumed at a faster rate. Since in some countries, birth rate are rising, and as mentioned earlier, that agricultural land is limited and we can we can farm in other places. It limits the resources we can get. So with our limited resources, we can only make limited food as well. So the references I use is these two websites. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you find this video informative and hopefully we can solve the problem with food security.